It's time to face the music, gentlemen. If you're wondering whether she's into you or not, chances are she's not. But don't worry, we've got you covered with the top 10 crazy signs that she's just not that into you. Brace yourself. It's time to decode the mystery of her lack of interest. And if you're just joining us, do well to click the like and subscribe buttons. Let's get started. You're texting more than her. When it comes to texting with a girl, there's a golden rule to keep in mind. You shouldn't be texting more than her. Yep, you heard it right. Girls are notorious for their love of talking. So if you find yourself typing out more messages than she is, it's a clear sign that you're not her top priority. Let's face it, you're not the only guy in her life. She probably has a handful of other suitors vying for her attention. And if you're doing all the heavy lifting in the conversation, it's a clear indication that she's not that into you. Ouch. Now, if you're thinking that you're the exception and that she's just shy or busy, think again. When a girl is genuinely interested in a guy, she'll pour her heart out in long, detailed messages, revealing her hopes, dreams, and innermost thoughts. But if you're only getting short, one-word replies, it's time to face the music. So if you want to win her over, put down your phone and let her come to you. Give her the space she needs to miss you, and make her realize that you're not just another guy vying for her attention. Remember, the less you text, the more you'll stand out from the crowd. Talks about other men. Have you ever been in a situation where you're trying to impress a girl and she starts talking about other guys? Yeah, that's a clear sign she's just not that into you. Whether it's her ex-boyfriend or some celebrity crush, it's all the same. She's basically saying, I would rather be with someone else than you. Ouch, that hurts. But don't worry, my friend. Don't waste your time trying to win her over because it's not going to happen. Instead, just block her number and move on with your life. Trust me, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. You deserve someone who's into you, and only you, not some other dude. Besides, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Don't settle for someone who's not interested in you. Keep searching, and you'll eventually find someone who appreciates you for who you are. And who knows, maybe one day that girl who talked about other guys will regret not giving you a chance. But by then, it'll be too late because you'll be too busy living your best life with someone who loves you for you. So don't sweat it, my friend. Just keep swimming. She pretends to be busy. Let's talk about the signs that she's just not that into you. Number 3 on the list is pretending. Yep, you heard it right. Girls are notorious for pretending when they're not interested in someone. They'll pretend to have a boyfriend, pretend to be busy, or even pretend to have fallen asleep when you last texted them. It's like they have a secret code language that only they can understand. And let's be real, women aren't always straightforward when it comes to rejecting someone. They'll sugarcoat it, or just avoid the situation altogether. It's like they're playing a game of hide and seek, but you're the one left seeking. Now, I'm not saying that a girl can't genuinely be busy with her life. But if a high-value man texts her, you can bet that her whole calendar magically clears up. Women are attracted to alpha males who take charge and make decisions, so if she's flaking on you, it's a pretty clear sign that you're not her type. Don't waste your time chasing after someone who's just not that into you, and instead, focus on finding someone who appreciates your unique awesomeness. Remember, you're a catch, and the right person will see that. She doesn't ask you personal questions. Let's talk about mystery, folks. It's a key element to attraction, especially for women. If she's not intrigued and curious about you as a man, then your chances of winning her over are about as good as winning the lottery. And here's a little secret. If a girl isn't asking you any personal questions during your conversations, then she's just not that into you. Yep, you heard me right. A girl who's interested in a man wants to know everything about him. She'll stalk your social media pages, interrogate her girlfriends about you, and even ask you personal questions during your date. But if all she's giving you are lame replies like, "What about you?" then it's time to face the truth, my friend. She's just not that into you. And let's be real, who wants to waste their time on someone who's who's not interested in getting to know them. So, if you're tired of playing guessing games and trying to decode a girl's mixed signals, just remember this one simple rule. If she's not asking you personal questions, then it's time to move on and find someone who's truly interested in getting to know you. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Flakiness. The art of cancellation. Flakiness, the bane of many hopeful hearts. Now imagine you make plans with a woman, your excitement bubbling like a shaken soda can. But then, just when you're ready to pop that cap and enjoy the fizz of a wonderful time together, she cancels. Once can be forgiven. Life does throw curveballs. But if it becomes a recurring theme without sincere apologies or rescheduling efforts, my friend, it's time to face the truth. Here's the secret. When a woman is uninterested, her cancellation game becomes as sharp as a razor. She's apathetic, nonchalant even, about wasting your precious time. Her actions speak louder than words, and in this case, they're shouting, "Move on, buddy." So wave goodbye to those plans and make space for someone who'll appreciate your time and effort. The infamous phone obsession. Let's say you go on a date with her and you are trying to captivate her with your charm, wit, and clever anecdotes. But hold on a second. She seems more interested in her phone than your fabulous company. Is she a secret undercover businesswoman, constantly tackling urgent matters and sealing million-dollar deals? Unlikely. Let's be real. If she's glued to her phone, mindlessly scrolling through social media, or engaged in endless text conversations, it's a sign that she lacks interest and respect for you. It's like watching a movie and realizing you're not the leading actor, but merely an extra in the background. Ouch. So, my friend, don't get caught up in a virtual limbo. If she's more invested in her online world than in building a connection with you, it's time to redirect your attention. Find someone who's excited to be present with you without the constant pull of pixels stealing the spotlight. She suggests meeting halfway for a date. When a woman suggests meeting halfway for a date, it could be a sign that she's not that into you. Women have a